Greetings, pioneering comrades, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play of Farthest Frontier. Now, we already did a first impressions of this game last week, where we played it for a little bit just before it came out, but now it is fully out, so let's do a proper, full playthrough. I asked some people for advice for how I should start, and a friend of mine said that I should just start with the hardest difficulty. Now, I don't know how this is gonna go, so if we die very quickly, then we can all blame her. She also said we should start with the harshest environment, but I'm gonna stay with the default idyllic valley for this one. So if we die, we can blame her, but if we survive, we can thank me. We're gonna name our city or our settlement Lellovale the First. Maybe the only? Let's go. I kind of doubt that it'll be the only. I'm pretty certain it'll be the first. I'm just skipping the loading screen and the cutscene real quick. If you'd like to see those, they do have them on the official channel and also on the playthrough that we did for the first impressions last week. The full cutscene is there. Ooh, here we go. The loading screens can be pretty short. I didn't install this on an SSD, which is why I have a slightly longer loading screen, but it's fine. You guys don't have to see it. I'll just skip it for you. There it is. Well, there something is. Hello? Oh, there we are. Okay, so as I recall, we finished scouting the surrounding area. Survey the land with your villagers have explored. Choose a promising site to construct your town center. Choose a location that's near the resources you'll need to build a successful settlement. Oh, there's water. Okay, I would like water on my east, I think. Ooh, can you build bridges? Now that is a question. And what is that? I don't want to build over whatever that plant is. There's wolves over there. Huh. Our start was pretty good in our little test playthrough. Should we start over here? I have no idea where you should start. So this is where we're gonna do it, okay? Yep. I think this is good. Oh, look, you have a top-down view. That's nice. Yeah, let's just settle right here. I like this sudden black screen you get at the very start. Not very clear on what the purpose of that is. Alright, harvest button. Let's go. We gotta mark some stuff. We should only focus on trees. Oh, trees and berries right now. Any berries? Berries for lelling? Okay, well that's a little bit concerning. So we had a little bit of a problem in the first go around because we died from housing shortage. Yes, of course. We died from having no firewood. So we're gonna have to make sure that we get that for sure. See, I'm gonna remove this. You guys should probably focus on something else. We don't need stone at the moment. Oh, also, I was also given a tip by Galactic Tactic to go into somewhere. And enabling 5x speed puts a significant demand on your CPU. Well, we'll see. We'll just enable that speed. I like that it's an option because there is one thing that people will just do what's available by default, and then they will complain if it doesn't work as smoothly as they expect it to. And so putting something behind just a tiny little menu is enough to just be like, oh, I've chosen this. I was warned against this and I chose it. How's it going, guys? Are you gonna get these trees anytime soon? They sure are taking their time. Firewood is a critical resource for a settlement's continued survival. Use firewood splitters to turn logs into firewood. Yup. Critically low on firewood. Dude, we haven't even built the main town center. And we're going as fast as we can, and you're already giving me warnings? Please calm down. Resources. We are going to make a firewood splitter. We could make that here in this direction, I'm pretty sure. I'll put it here just in case the beautification is gonna be a problem. There's also another thing that I've learned, which is don't place your houses exactly next to each other once you do get to make them. Because you need to beautify. You need to beautify around the houses. And they will not enjoy being super close to each other. Oh, that was a bad idea, wasn't it? Okay, well, while they're working on that, we can also already work on these houses, I'm pretty sure. It is very tempting to put them like this, side by side, because they're the exact same size as the town center. And maybe our first houses we will. And then we'll regret it. Actually, you know what we'll do? Hold on. I think this might be fine. We can leave some space between them like this. And maybe we'll be able to do gardens. Shelters for our people. You guys working? Everything going okay? Move this cart over here. The big trees are also, there's a huge difference between harvesting big trees and small trees. Small trees give you 4 wood, maybe sometimes, 4 wood again, 2 wood. Meanwhile, the trees in the woods, 11 wood. So I think it's a really good idea to harvest these to get some faster wood supply. Man, these guys are still struggling there. Shouldn't have put that on a rock.
Need anything?
Shouldn't have put that on a rock.
Yes.
Okay, we should find somebody to name. Do you guys think that we're gonna survive? Lock in your answers right now. That we're gonna survive the first 40 minutes.
Work to be done?
Okay, Lodretta, we're gonna rename her. In honor of GT.
What is it?
If anybody else would like to be named, we're gonna name this guy after Pippin. My friend Pippin. Okay, how's it going with this stone? Okay, it's fine. Housing shortage still? Okay, there we go. Housing shortage is okay. Amass a 4-month supply of food and 6 houses. Maintaining significant food stocks will help attract more people to your town. Okay. Let's talk about food production. We definitely want to build a hunter cabin. Let's look around. Nothing to hunt. Oh, is that wolf? No, that's boar. That's dangerous. Hunted boar? Ooh, what was that? There is a thing where, like, once you've built a building, you can actually change... Hey, what's this? You can actually change the building's work area. So maybe this is how we're going to put it down. So... Okay, thank you for canceling. I was building food, but thank you for canceling that. Right there. And then I'll also make a forager shack. I don't know. Should we make it here? That's a nice amount of foraging stuff. We're gonna prioritize the forager shack. I think that should be built first. And then, okay, we are harvesting a bunch of stuff. We have people chopping trees. I mean, chopping logs. Actually, I'm gonna disable this slot. We're gonna have people do more chopping. I need you guys to chop these trees yesterday, okay? What is this? Salvage. The remains of a settlement that failed to thrive in the frontier. It can be salvaged for valuable resources. Oh, my predecessors. How beautiful, how wonderful. Desirability. Okay, okay. We know about desirability. We're gonna soon start to meet stuff that we don't know about. This will be nice over here because this... Critically low on firewood. Dude, I'm literally the first building I placed is a firewood splitter. We're gonna get it. It's fine. I just need you to give me a moment, okay? What's your problem? Workers are unable to work.
Hello there.
Oh, Pippin just changed clothing to a forager. Okay. So this area seems pretty good, actually. Kind of the best work area we could have, so I'm gonna keep it here. That's fine. This building has no food. Well, he's in charge of getting food. It's a shame we can only have one forager in a forager shack. Let's wait for this hunter to be built, and then we'll move on. And now we're getting some firewood. It's midsummer, so we have a little bit of time to get stuff done before, you know, all hell breaks loose. Speaking of hell breaking loose, I wonder if we should already make a well. A little well? No wood. It does seem like it's a good idea to make wells in forests. But, you know. As long as we just make a basic one right now, I think that'll be good. I can't believe I let myself be convinced to start on the harshest difficulty. Do we know what's in here? To salvage. Alright, the firewood is coming. Food is up next. We've got a well for water. Just gonna let them gather some logs. We have some storage in the storage cart. Oh, that was a thing. I did build a storage building first thing. And I don't think we need it as long as we have the storage cart. Maybe. Graveyard not needed. Did you guys get the hunter up? Okay, and then I'm going to take the hunter. And we'll just move the work area in here. What's that? Hazelnut bush. I'm allergic to hazelnuts. Please do not weaponize this information against me. I do not want to die of a hazelnut incident. It's actually fine. It's like one of those things where like you know that there's hazelnut in something because you're like but then nothing else happens. All right, let's see. Yeah, I think this is good, and then we can move the fishing area. This seems like a pretty big water location, so we might be able to get some good amount. Predators are attacking. Hell yeah. Thank you, Hunter. You probably saved our life. Oh, you're doing boars? Oh.
Yes?
Kassar? My hero. 45. Okay. How goes the food finding? The smokehouse is a pretty important location to build. We should not build it near those guys though. Smokehouse, stinky. Stinky, stinky. So we are gonna build it here. Oh, look at these houses with their little clothes drying and stuff. These little shacks. It is early autumn. I'm gonna need you guys to maybe hurry up on producing a little bit more food so that we can make it through the winter. Okay. Okay. If anybody else would like a character named after them, sound off in the comments. Just know that there is no guarantee that you will survive. Survival not guaranteed. But you'll get a little bit of a little something, you know? Ooh. You'll get a memorial if you die. No, I always wonder, is it better to just build these buildings close to home and then move their work location? Or something in between? We'll try something in between, okay? We'll place this one here. I'm just gonna face it that way. This is a mess over here, but I assume that later we'll just be cleaning things up. Are you good? Are you gonna make any meat? Butchering meat. So as far as I understand, the hunters have a couple different things that they can produce. Is there like a infopedia situation? Because if you look at this, there's the trap thing. This one at the bottom under the boar. I feel like that just means if it's in the woods, it probably, you can generate a small amount of meat by trapping. But I don't know, this has actually never been explained, these work areas and things. Oh, there's a crop summary, technology, achievements, resources and storage. Alright, this is built. Technology tree. As your people adapt to their surroundings, they will also innovate new discoveries to help make their lives easier. Invest your newfound knowledge in the technology tree to improve means of production. This is new. Note that each discovery becomes harder to achieve than the last, so plan ahead for what your settlement will need most in the near future. Okay, town center generates knowledge. Require an academy to perform research at a reasonable pace. The academy is the center of scientific pursuits and tremendously accelerates the rate of new discoveries. Scholars will perform research even without supplies, but providing them with a steady supply of paper will speed up their work. Oh. Oh, interesting. As your people explore their surroundings and scavenge through salvage sites and vanquish raider camps, they may stumble across tomes of knowledge. When acquired, this resource immediately grants the settlement knowledge. Ah, cool. Alright, well, I was doing something, but thanks for interrupting. No, I'm just kidding. There we go. Knowledge generated. Let's see. Oh boy, that is a big tree. Oh, we start down here. Venting chambers. Sustainable fishing. That's probably a good idea. Oh, resources gathered per forage source. All of these things seem pretty smart, but this doesn't lead anywhere. This is like a kickstart, but it doesn't lead anywhere. Base knowledge generation? Okay, but what about this? This is the first thing you get. You get more knowledge. Should we try it? Should we risk it? Long-term investment? These are pretty big improvements. I like that. Oftentimes in games like this, it's like, it's a 2% improvement to your gather rate. And I'm like, well, don't make me do math and then like figure out like if I put 5 points into this, then it'll be like that. Here it's like you get this, it's a quarter time less to produce shoes, you know? These things are pretty impressive research. I am gonna increase the knowledge generation. I think that's smart. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Are you guys salvaging this or what? We've got our fish. We've got our berries. Things are coming in. Storage. We could make a food storage, right? Stockyard. Logs, stone, and wood planks. But you can take those, right? So is it really necessary? It seems like a secondary building to just like surviving right now. Housing. Maybe we should build extra housing. It's pretty far away already. Go in this direction because there's desirability drop in this direction, I think. These people will be like, oh, but it's not nice. Maybe we'll put something pretty over here in the middle. So... Are we gathering more stuff? Well, we're supposed to be gathering, but we're not doing that, are we? I can see that we are out of logs again. So firewood is okay. Food, not so great. We do have 3 months of food. It's growing. Boar sighted. Excellent. What's that? Wolf den. I think we should make a hunter here. It seems like a hunter is both food production and a little bit of early protection. Which seems good. So we'll make a little hunter cabin out here. Do we like our little settlement? Are we gonna make it through the winter? This is the first hurdle that we died on last time that I was playing. Oh, does this have just a full spoilage? Maybe that's why we want to start building storage buildings. We are just going ham on this forest. We got plenty, well, not plenty of stone, but we've got some stone. So for now, I just want my people to focus on the wood. Villagers immigrated, thank you. We do have this quest. 4 months supply of food and 6 houses. We just need 1 more house and more people will come. I am going to build you here. Now that's a lot of logs already busy. Smokehouse is full. Can we not put smoked meats in here? Maybe this can only be taken out of the cart. No. It seems like things can also be put in. But I think the storage, fancy storage is year 2. Fancy storage is gonna be year 2. Months until next discovery 3. Okay. Villager professions. Let's look at our menus. Oh, look at all that smoked meat. That's nice. Policies. Ooh, we survived the first winter. We got an achievement. Through the town center, you have the means to enact policies. With policies, you can fine-tune various aspects of your settlement's production, defenses, and even happiness. All policies have positive benefits, but many also come with trade-offs that may not be suitable for your villagers. Mix and match policies to achieve the best results for your settlement. Each policy can be toggled every 12 months. Hostile bands of raiders. Okay. I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with raiders. Okay, defenses. Lookout tower. Must be manned by guards. Well, I don't have any, I don't have any of that. I don't have any money. Okay, let's, we survived year 1, so that's good. Let's build a little stock yard. I'm trying to avoid just having everything in grids, especially this early on. You're sort of like, people wouldn't just build everything in a grid, would they? And are you guys gonna move in? Oh, we just lost the food surplus that we had. Gonna build another shelter here. Food lost to spoilage. 6 berries. Not the berries. Like to imagine that the forager is like sitting there in the winter holding these berries as they rot in their hands. Like, no! And it's just 6 blueberries. Oh, we're right next to water. Well, you can hunt some wolves, right? To make sure that those wolves get cleared. No logs, no meat, no fish. Let's speed up the game a little bit so that we get some more stuff done. Right now, I think we just need more laborers. Predators are attacking. 1 predator has been killed. Oh, Jesus. Okay, you can do it. You can do it. Uh-oh. Maybe you can't do it. No! Oh, no. Irani. Well, you did kind of do this very foolishly. Okay, well, we need a graveyard. A villager has died. Our first graveyard will be here. You have avenged
Need
her.
something?
There you go. Not Derpella. Not this. Not this. We'll just remove the derp. She avenged somebody. So she gets to be the Avenger. Okay. So why aren't these people moving in exactly? We have 8 months of food. Amass 4 months supply of food in 6 houses. We did do that. That is done. This still has not been salvaged. Okay, they have plans to immigrate. Sure, accept them. Yes. Yes, yes. Thank you. Congratulations on joining. It's kind of bleak right now, but I'm sure you will feel right at home in a moment. Construct this building to earn knowledge. Oh yeah, so some buildings give you knowledge the first time you build them, which is very neat. Defenses, fencing. Tree planting. Oof, everything costs money. Knowledge generated. Alright. Now I'm worried about... Okay, damage and armor for villagers might be a good idea. Shoes, stone, firewood, pottery, linen, and soap. Just like the necessities. Tree felling speed would be nice, but it's only 10% compared to some of the other stuff that we saw. Fish replenishment. Maybe this is the thing. Sustainable fishing, and we just have way more fishermen. I kind of feel like we should go for the tree felling speed, because down the line, this is gonna be a big... Like, tree felling is something we're gonna be doing. Just all the time, you know? A lot of our time is spent chopping down trees. And so I think that speeding that up, given that the logs are constantly something that we don't have, seems like a good idea. Deceased villager. Okay, so once a villager dies, you can't click them anymore. Excellent. Gonna get some rocks for that graveyard. A bustling market would help generate gold and attract new settlers. Right. That is under resources? Nope. That is under storage. Where is the market? We'll find it. Amenities. Nope. We built a market before. Storehouse. Root cellar. So this reduces the rate of spoilage. So we should definitely get into that at some point. And also just farming. A crop field would be a good idea to do early. Saw pit. Maybe it's here. Oh, there it is. Okay, I found it. So we need a saw pit and a storehouse before we can have a market. All right. So we go for storage. And we have the storehouse, the root cellar. No, not the dysentery. I am sure you can make it. So we're gonna need even more thing for the root cellar. Why is there a negative desirability around a root cellar? I would love to be near some food in my life. Well, I guess let's make a storehouse. Right here. How's it going, guys, with the chopping? You can have this one tree as decoration. Constantly out of trees. I do think it's a good idea for us to be chopping so much, for us to have taken the bonus tree choppings. No, I'm thinking we want a bonus fish. Over here it would be great, but there are wolves there. So we'll go here for now. What's that? A shoal of fish? Oh, that's cool. Okay, new villager born, 2 new villagers immigrated. That's nice. I'm glad you guys are still coming in even though somebody just got mauled by a wolf. They're like, oh, that happens. Don't worry about it. Wolf maulings are common. Alright, bury the dead. Let's go. Bring in your dead body. Somebody bury that person. Predators are attacking. Oh, no, not two of them.
Aye.
Ella! Okay, I think we might need two hunters here so that they can defend each other. Is that smart? They'll keep us both safe. Villager has died. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna see if that's anything. Missing ranged ammunition. I didn't know that hunters eat up ammunition. Oh, but it's on her. So we could just loot the body, you know? Oh, there's Irani. Yeah. Can we not loot these deads? Can you guys not take the dead body cleanup facility? Berries over here. Somebody want to collect that? What's that? Patch of herbs. Right, so tell me about this shoal of fish. There we go. Villager has died. Oh, of dysentery. Not the other hunter. So are you guys gonna be cleaning up these deads or what? We have a graveyard. We need you guys to come in and clean up the deads. Hi. Where's the corpse? Did you get buried? Not seeing them bury people. Okay, well. Well. Oh, great. Fertile land. And we've built housing on it. Oh yeah, it's a minimum of 5. A maximum of 12. 3 workers. Hold on. 3 workers? Yeah. And as soon as you do more than that, more than 60, I guess it's like 20 fields per worker. We're gonna go with that. Sure. I'm gonna make some fields here. We're gonna hunt these wolves to extinction, I've decided. There's another salvage site. I don't think we had salvage sites in the tutorial. So far, the wolves seem to be the main pest that we're dealing with. And I am very tempted to build that defense for our people and more damage for them. And who knows if those raiders are gonna hop in anytime soon. What's that? Oh, a blueberry bush. So why aren't they cleaning up the corpses? Just not into that? Knowledge generated? Alright, let me pick up the militia, because this all goes into soldier training as well, so this doesn't seem like a waste at all. You know? Damage and armor, confirm. I don't know how much damage and armor you guys have by default.
Work to be done.
Don't think there's any stats on that. But it's okay. Did you bury anybody yet? That a grave? One grave. Predators are attacking. Fight, guys, fight! You did it. You avenged somebody.
Aye.
May. There we go. She revenged. There was vengeance and now there's revengeance. Now, why don't you loot your friend? I almost clicked her again. Come on, let me click this body. Can we not select idle? Oh, she's idle, is she? I wonder why. Guys, do you not want to bury this dead? Well, now our hunters are useless because they're not looting the arrows off of the dead bodies. Gonna need Fletchers. But who would do that? Defenses or resources? Cobbler shop, basket shop, Fletcher building. There it is. All right. Well, first of all, let's make this saw pit. Ooh, saw pit. Very unlikable. Very unlikable. Nobody likes a saw pit in their town. Everybody wants lumber. Nobody wants to live near a saw pit. So we'll just put this real far away. So now we're kind of in trouble. Because our main supply of food, which was the hunters, have been crippled tremendously. Now we have to focus on the fish and the berries. Should we get a third gatherer? Or no, should we just focus on this? How many laborers do we have? 7 laborers. That's okay still. Maybe we just... Oh, you are! Butchering meat, pondering existence. Impending blizzard. Oh no. Right, let's see if we can survive this winter. What's your deal? Oh, you were full. Okay. Stockyard, wood planks, bricks, firewood. Neat, neat, neat. We are gonna have to chop some stone. That's what you do with stone, right? You chop it. Nuts. That is a harsh blizzard. Think we've survived the blizzard. The blizzard might be over. Oh no. Okay, everything is freezing. New villager born? Oh, what a time to be born in the winter. Wow. What was the button to hide the UI? Oh, first try. Take some screenshots. It's not very pretty, is it? Our settlement. We'll make it nice. Don't worry, everybody. First few years is always a survival time. At least we've got some logs now. Still nobody picking up those deceased villagers. Don't know why. If anybody knows, let me know in the comments, because I have no idea. A stump? Sure. I was about to say, oh, we have a lot of wood all of a sudden, but actually I can see that this wood is gonna get burned through pretty quickly. They still haven't gathered this thing. Do you need like builders on this? We made it to year 3. Oh, dysentery. Well, My biggest concern is the lack of food, you guys. We have 3 months worth of food. 3 months is not a lot of months. Fletcher building. Okay. I think we're gonna make the Fletcher next to this because they... What do they use to make their fletching? Oh, just regular wood? But still, they can be here. Basket shop? Make new baskets. Increase the efficiency of your villagers by allowing them to carry more. Tannery? Turn them into coats. Coat seems like a good idea. Knowledge generated. Okay. Reduce chance to spread things. More tax. Farmer fieldwork faster. Less fertility loss. It just feels like spending this technology is not... If we can avoid it, it would be great. Meanwhile, this seems like a great thing to do. Because there's loads of farming stuff down the line. And if we get into this, we can already start planning a good rotation. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking too long term and then we're going to die in the short term. You know, thinking about our 5-year plan when we don't really have a 1-year plan. We don't have a 6-month plan at this rate. I say let's make 2 crops. 2 crop fields, I mean. Are those baby wolves? Have the wolves just been spreading? Oh yeah, you're gonna get hunted. You don't even know how much you're gonna get hunted. A villager's been cured. Congrats, guys. You did it. Crops ready for assignment. Okay, so don't get scared of this. I'm just gonna check if it's the same as it was before. Looks pretty similar to how it worked before. So we are going to say thank you. Go away. Let's add some crops. Crop rotation. So crops have different fertility needs, and also some of them will help with fertility and some of them will reduce fertility. Right now, I want to focus on food that we can eat directly. We don't have any way to mill any grain. So this is fine. Unlock through tech tree. Interesting. All right, so we've created a crop rotation throughout the year. So each year they're going to plant different crops as to not deplete the field. So we start with some carrots, then we go into the beans. We're going to skip the carrots this year. Then we get clover for better fertility. Then we get turnips, which are going to hit the fertility hard. Then we weed the whole situation a little bit. Then we go into some peas and we go into some beans, which are going to help the fertility again. So we're mostly doing peas and beans at this point, but it's fine. This is fine. Is our Fletcher built? Nice. Are our hunters supplied? Production ratio a 1-to-1. Thank you. Defenses? Nope. Basic well. Fletcher building. Basket shop. We should make a basket shop. Does it have a negative everything? Maybe we should make the market first, you know? That's gonna be under amenities. Yes. Ooh, the market has a good range. And it makes people happy. I kind of want to put it... I guess we can put it... where's all the houses going to be? We can put it up here. And we can say that this is where all the houses are going to be around this graveyard. And there's going to be other amenities. Yep. market goes up there. Usually I would put everything sort of closer to here. But I feel like maybe we've spread up in this direction next to the water. I don't know if that's smart. Okay, I wanted to stay under 50 minutes and we have failed. So we should definitely start to wrap up. But I will say we have survived the first 2 years. We have a production of logs. We have to cut some trees, I see. Cut some more trees, please. We are on our way to getting some of the more basic things done. Are we harvesting? Yeah, we're going to harvest that rock. We're going to get a market. Everybody's going to be so happy. Nobody else is going to get killed by wolves. These people are going to be buried. It's all going to be lovely. Still don't know why those people aren't buried, but we'll figure it out. So I will say, thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for hanging out. I hope that you had a lovely time with me here today. So I'm hoping to continue this playthrough. Maybe if we die, we'll do another one immediately after. Depends on how quickly we die. But this is our first attempt, and I think it's going really well on the hard difficulty. So I'm very happy with that. If you have any ideas, suggestions, comments, let me know in the comments. And of course, if you like the video, do all the things that you do when you've liked a video. Ooh, laborers. Thank you. And most importantly, make sure to subscribe. I will be having new Farthest Frontier videos every Thursday, and then on every other day of the week, from Monday to Friday, we have other videos. A lot of trying out new games on Tuesdays, and different city builders and management games for the most part on the other days of the week. And sometimes some other types of indie games as well. So it's a whole variety of stuff. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you'll enjoy this series and join me on this journey, because it is really, really cool. And lastly, if you'd like to see some other games entirely, I also stream on my Twitch at twitch.tv/lalling 5 times a week, and I play completely different games over there. So it is a huge variety of games here. If you like the vibe, stick around. Most importantly, recommend the series to a friend, because YouTube isn't going to. So it really relies on people sharing it. If you're in a Discord, and if you're somewhere where like maybe some other people might be interested in this, let them know. Or if you're like, oh, I had this entire video up while I was studying, or while I was cleaning, or doing work, or whatever. That's really, really helpful if you want to do that. I would really appreciate it. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a nice rest of your life. And remember, stay solidary. Bye-bye.